I think that when dealing with the homeless population and just poverty in general, that there's such a deep desire to have this one-size-fits-all approach to fixing the issue. And through my time here at Uplift Northwest, I've learned that the only one-size-fits-all approach that works is human connection. We have to make space, we have to make time to really get to know the folks that we're engaging with and we're supporting. And without real connection, without real compassion and understanding, we're going to miss the realities that folks are facing every single day.
Well, I think one that Uplift does effectively is we understand the nuances of our population. So not everyone is coming from the same background. Not everyone is facing the same challenges. So for those who maybe they are just coming out of the streets, we have shower, we have laundry that we're able to offer. We have case management for those who maybe have mental health issues that they're struggling with. For those who come to us and they're more work ready, they're more established, and they're just looking for jobs, we have an employment case manager who can help them out with that resume, that mock interview, who will do a supervised job search for them.
In 2017, I was involved in a fatal car accident where another passenger died, and I became incarcerated at that point. That incarceration lasted about 7 years, and when I got out, I had to rebuild my life. I didn't have any financial support. I didn't have any family left. Both my parents died while I was incarcerated. I have a daughter that kind of looked at mom are you gonna take me home now? And I wasn't ready. I was in transitional housing, so I had 2 outfits that I walked out of prison with. You don't really sleep in dress clothes, you know? It's just like, you don't have a pair of pajamas, you don't have a t-shirt. And you just went, that's not my biggest problem today. My biggest problem is how I'm gonna solve tomorrow. So that's where it became rough, you know? Because you didn't have the answers. I didn't know how to do that. And coming here, I think the first thing I did was Skill Builder, one of the classes that was offered, and I got $100, and it was a big deal. That was $100 I didn't have, and I didn't have to report it to anybody, and I could go get things I needed. It was huge, you know. I got involved with BFEP, which was another service that Uplift offered, which got me clothes. And Liz got me t-shirts and clothes to go to work. Then she got me hygiene, and I had shampoo and conditioner and a razor. You know, that was a big deal. And underwear that I owned that didn't belong to the state, you know? Things like that. It started to give me an identity. And then then what is my next pivot? I needed a job. And I worked day labor for Uplift. I worked at the stadiums. I worked at the little houses. I love to share my story with people at the little houses because they're where I was a couple months ago, trying to figure it out and how to get back on their feet and to share with them that it's possible. I'm not done, but it's possible. And yesterday, I put my first offer in on an apartment, and I'm gonna be able to live and have a place for my daughter when she's ready to come home. She's 10, and she doesn't understand why it's taking mom so long. And I'm like, this is incredibly fast for somebody who's been out for, 8 months. I'm just so thrilled to be able to provide her a safe place to live. I have a saying, and I want people to remember it. The universe doesn't serve breakfast in bed. You have to get up and get it. You have to be willing to put the effort in. And when you are, there are facilities like Uplift that are willing to meet us and help us with the next step.